Bro, it is stuff like this that just makes you not want to deal with anybody. You go through certain things in life. You see certain behaviors in certain people, and it don't matter who those people are. You just get to a point when you're a person that peace is very important to you. The way you feel is very important to you. The energy that's around you is very important to you. When you're that kind of a person and you're self-aware and you don't just let nobody around you, you come to realize that most people is just effed up. Most people is up, bro, out here. Like most people are. And it makes you not want to deal with majority of people. It's just like the way I am, I deal with such a select few and amount of people. And I keep it that way. To keep the peace, to keep the good vibes rolling. And just to think of the past, just to think of things that have happened before. It's a joke. And to see the state of this world and how most people are today, it just makes you not want to deal with anybody. Like, besides a few select people, if you're lucky to even get that, because at times in my life, and some of you might be here right now or whatever, or you've been there before, you didn't have like anybody. Like maybe one person at best, like all the time. And sometimes nobody. Like you might go to the gym, you talk to people there, but like to actually have somebody close to you in your life, someone that's supportive, someone that understands you, you didn't have that. So you have to put up a fight to be able to get that in your life. You have to put up a fight to stay above water. So you can have the right people and the right energy around you, because bro, out here in this world today, almost everyone is effed up. People don't know what they're doing. People are living their life, right? They're living their life, but they don't know what they're doing. How could you live a life when you don't know what you're doing? How could you just do so many things that is mindless? You have no plan. You're not taking action. So no wonder you're fucked up. There's no plan. You have no plan. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know where you're going. I know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I know what I'm going to do next week. Why? Because I have a plan. I plan things, so I do it. I know what I'm going to do. I don't have to write it down. I know what I'm going to do. Some people have to write it down. I don't. Because I make a decision in my mind. My mind's wise enough. I don't forget things that I know I have to do. I do the things that I know I have to do. If I had to write it down and it was a problem, I would. But I don't. Because I'm strictly focused on my life. I don't have distractions in my life. I have good things in my life. And it's very few things. But they're good things. And that's the way it has to be for everybody. Guys, I don't care who is labeled who in your life. I don't care if you're calling somebody your sister. I don't care if you're calling someone your best friend. I don't care if you're calling someone your mother, your father, your grandfather. I don't care what they are. Everything is just a label at the end of the day. Sure, someone might be your dad. Sure. But guess what? If daddy ain't good for you, cut him loose. Because daddy is just a label. That's your father. Gotta let him punish me. That's your brother. It's my brother. I have to put up with him because he's my brother. I don't give up who it is. If they're not good for you, cut them loose Everything is a label. We're all human beings. That is the truth. Now, if you have a brother and he's good for you, and he shows you that he is through his actions, you should be proud to call him your brother. There you go. If he's not, you don't have to stick around taking punishment. Oh, I have to stay around and let him abuse me because he's my brother. It sounds ridiculous. It sounds stupid. And some people sadly live like that, bro. Oh, I know he's toxic, but it's my brother and I have to be there because it's my brother. I don't care. Cut the shackles off because they got you held by your wrist. It's my brother. Get out of here. Cut it so you can be free. Cut the BS. Cut the toxicity. If it's your best friend, it's the same thing. You're holding on to someone toxic, let it go. Let it go. Go your separate ways so you can grow. It's the same thing if you're some guy dating some female. If you're with some girl and things are going bad, things are toxic, you have to do what you have to do, bro. A lot of people's own punishment comes from holding on to things that are hurting them in the first place. Oh, well, I had an abusive parent and all this stuff. I get some people's in situations where they have to be in those situations. But if you're a grown adult, you don't have to be in those situations, at least not forever. You can make up a plan to get yourself away from that situation quicker than you think. You can. If you're an adult, you can. If you're an adult, you have to be responsible for getting yourself out of those situations. If you're a kid, it's a whole different ballgame. You might have to put up with some stuff. You got no choice. You can't live by yourself as a kid. Some people, that's a real thing, and that's sad. But you have to grow in order to know and recognize these things and put a stop to them so you can live a happy and healthy life, because your environment is everything. Your environment is everything. You can cure just about anything. If you had a toxic past, you can cure that by placing yourself in the right environment, surrounding your mind around the right minds, around people who's good for you, and your past is slowly gonna disappear because you were doing the right things to move forward. You were taking in the right information. It was healing your wounds. It heals you as a human to let go of things that happened to you and just take in all the right information, the right energy, eat right, sleep right, drink right, exercise right, and just keep taking in what's healthy and not do so much stupid stuff, because there's grown adults out here today damaging themselves, and they don't understand what is going on. But they are damaging themselves. They're making stupid decisions. You're doing it to yourself. You have to be smart enough, you have to be mature enough to take some steps back so you can take many more steps forward. Because if you don't take a few steps back to analyze, you cannot take the bigger step and the bigger leap forward into the man or woman you're supposed to become. Because you're just staying stuck. You're staying stuck in that same situation. Come back a bit and get out of it so you can grow past it. You come back some so you can go over it into your life, into your calling, into your destiny, rather than staying right there, staying stuck right there where you don't want to be. I personally had to do things a certain way with my life. I had to stop seeing family for a long time. I've seen the closest people in my family very seldomly throughout the years for a long time. And it's because I had to grow me. I had to work on me. I had to be not so one-dimensional, but be well-rounded in every area and asset of my life. And I knew this, I understood this, and it's exactly what I did. Because a lot of people today, bro, a lot of families out there are one-dimensional. They're all about love. It's all about love. It's all about family. It's all about this. It's all about that. If you're just focusing on love, 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 guess what? Love's great. Love should exist in everyone's lives. You should have people in your life that you love and they love you. But there's more to life than just love. There's more to life than just family. That's one-dimensional. Love is not enough. It has to be more than just love. It's important. I'm not saying be wholehearted. I'm not saying don't love. I'm saying love. But you have other things to do. You have other priorities. You have work. You have your job, your career, things, yourself. You have to take care of yourself. You have to love yourself. It's not about using others for love. Because a lot of people and a lot of families do that. Who are they without their loved ones? They don't know. Because they're so focused on gaining love from everyone else. What about you? Do you love yourself? Because the way I've grown, I have learned how to do that. I kind of always did, in a way, not to the level I needed it to be. So when you can grow yourself and you can truly love yourself, your own time, your own space, your own company, and all these sorts of things, you can actually be so much more for everybody else. But when everyone else is codependent and they need someone around to feel like they can love or be loved, they can't give you much love at all. They need you there in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So there's these kinds of things. You can't be one-dimensional. You can't live a one-dimensional life. You can't focus on one thing. There's many things you have to be very good at. You become well-rounded. You become a human, whether you're a man or a woman, that everybody wants in their life. Everybody wants to talk to. Everybody wants to be around. You become that person because of who you've become. And then there's the ones out there, they haven't done any of that. You kind of avoid them. You don't even want to talk to them. You don't even want to be around them. It's like you just feel like you're getting taken from because they have so little. But when you come around, you make them feel good. When you come around, you make them feel alive. When you come around, they feel better, but you don't. You know why? Because you worked on yourself. You can make them feel better. They can't do the same for you. They don't make you feel any better than you already feel. In fact, a lot of the time they make you feel not as good because they're taking so much. You're making them happy. They're not making you really happy. It is what it is. It's the truth. So this is my whole point. This is why everyone is up out here, bro. I personally don't want to deal with people who's effed up. And when I say I don't want to deal with them, I don't want you to be close to me. I want you to work on yourself. It's okay that you're effed up right now. It's okay. But work on yourself. You have to do better. I coach lots of people who ain't all there. I love it. I'm not going to be close to you in real life. But I'm going to help you, and I love doing that. I love to help people through things. I love to tell people the truth. I do it every day of my life. It's helping. It's rubbing off on people to make them see the truth, make them see the light, enlighten them. And there's also a difference. Being close to people like that and helping people like that. Because I love to help people. I'm not going to be close to you though. Because now I'm responsible for you like a father. I'm responsible for you when you're an adult. I can help you and set you off. I can tell you things and you can go off and do what you have to do. I cannot monitor you like you're my child. I cannot do that. I can do that for my child, when my child is on earth one day. I can't do that with grown adults. I can help you. I can help grown adults. I do it every day. I do it at the gym. I do it on calls. I do it on coaching sessions. Many things. That's okay. And there's some people who's not even really effed up that just need whatever. It's not that everyone's effed up, but like a lot of people is. And you can't be close to these people. You can't. You cannot, bro. Some of these people aren't even bad people. It's just the more you're around them, the more you see what is going on, and they just have work to do. Like, you've done the work that they haven't. And it's clear as day. So if you're around people like that and they don't understand, it's going to rob you. It's going to take from you. It's going to take you down because they want to be like on the same level they're trying to be, but it's not like that. And they don't have the energy of letting go to allow you to be who you are, so it can help them. More so they're trying to take you down without even knowing they're doing it. So it's a crazy thing, and it's spiritual warfare, to be honest, but it's what happens. It could be your own family. It could be anybody. Like I said, people, let's say, that I know for the most part aren't necessarily bad people. A lot of people's just confused. And that's what I'm saying, bro. People that are confused, in my mind, are effed up. Like, you're effed up. It's fixable. You can be effed up and you can fix yourself. You're effed up because you made the wrong moves. You're effed up because of what you did not do. You can un-F yourself by doing the right things consistently and building yourself up. That's how it's done. That is how it's done. I refuse to surround myself with people who are unself-aware. They don't know why they do the things they do. I'm good. I know what I'm doing. If you don't, you have to know that. I enjoy talking to smart people. I also enjoy helping people who ain't all there. I'm helping you. I'm not just there all the time. I help you, you get sent off. You have to do it now. You get help. Okay, you have to go about it this way. You have to improve. And improvements are a great sign. So, there's a lot of things going on in this world. I think it's easy to be effed up in this world. I think you have to be intelligent to not be. And I recommend everybody to tap into their intelligence so you can live a great life. Because if you do not do that, you're going to be another effed up person. It's as simple as that. You have to fight for it. You have to be mindful about it. You have to move the right way. You have to give yourself time as well, because nothing is going to change overnight. It's about what you do, and it's about how you live every single day of your life. It's one day at a time. Don't beat yourself up. That's what it is, and that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. One single day at a time, going in the right directions. I know people right now that I'm helping tremendously. I know people right now who are taking those steps. I've seen massive improvements in them over the time. And it's continuously happening day by day, week by week, month by month. It is happening. And it's because they already have the self-awareness in and locked in. Sometimes you're just surrounded by the wrong stuff. Sometimes you needed to be told the truth. Sometimes that's all people need to hear is the truth, because they didn't know about it. They didn't hear it. They weren't surrounded by it. Once you hear that, it's game over. Now they know. Now they know better. So they can start making the right moves. All of a sudden, your life's flourished. Your life is starting to flourish. And there's people as well who claim to be intelligent, but yet they're continuously not accepting the truth. they're continuously not accepting the truth, they're locked and they're set in stone on who they are. They're not going to change. They want to be who they are. You're going to continue to get the same results you've been getting because you think you don't have to change. And sometimes they like want to change a bit, but they don't do it. And you're going to see a lot of pain on these types of people because they're going to keep going on in life pretending it's all fine, all to realize it's not all fine. When they see others live in a certain way, and it's like they're going to look at it and be like, oh my God, I messed up. Why do people ruin their whole lives just to look back? Oh my God, I messed up. Like, we tried to tell you this for years and you did not listen. I don't know why people do that. I had a fear at a young age. I have to live up to who I'm supposed to be. And I shouldn't say it like a fear, but it's more so of like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to become who I'm supposed to become. Through hell and high waters, I'm going to do it. It was this motivational feeling that I had. Like, there ain't no way I'm going back here. There ain't no way I'm being stuck back here with all this BS. There's no way. I know what I'm going to do. I can't be denied. And I'm going to do it. I'll put my whole life into it. And that's how it's done. You got to be serious about your shit. And when you're serious about your shit, you get some serious results. Sometimes, bro, people just need to be told a few certain things. It could change your life. I've already done it for people countless amounts of times. And sometimes you just needed to hear that. When you're young, even if you're old, sometimes you just weren't told the right things. And what you don't know is what you don't know. And if you knew certain things, you'd be surprised how your life could take off just from knowing certain things. Knowing how things are, knowing how things work, knowing how you have to move, you'd be very surprised. So this is my take on why most people's effed up. This is my take. It's because of this. It's because of a lack of self-awareness. It's because of ignorance. Not getting out of their own way. Making up excuses. Oh, I have to stick around this toxic person because it's my brother. It's because it's my brother. I can't leave him. It's my brother. I will leave in anything if it turns on me. If it turns toxic towards me and it's starting to affect my life in a negative way, you're out. You're gone. I don't care if you're a best friend for 20 years. I don't care if you're a parent. I don't care what you are. If you're that bad where you're affecting my life in a negative way, you're out. Get yourself fixed, come back, prove to me you changed, I'll let you back in. Very, very good. But until then, you're not going to have that negative impact on my life. Life's too short to make somebody else make you feel that way. Hell no. So I hope this video could help. And with that being said, God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.